Over the past 5 years, Dataleum has not only navigated the rapidly evolving landscape of technology, but has also refined the ecosystem. Let's take you through how we were able to navigate the highs and lows, the breakthroughs, setbacks, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that has shaped us into a leader in the tech world. As we reflect on our journey, we must ask, what does the future mean to you? For us at Dataleum, this is what the future means.
The future is African. Africa is known to be the home for opportunity maximization, filled with various and diverse cultural heritages. And aligning the story of Africa to my personal journey, I would say my journey has been filled with resilience, creativity, strength, and cultural promotion.
The future is one that's very much bright and also filled with limitless opportunities. Reflecting on our journey of Dataleum, Dataleum is a product of grit, resilience, determination, and grace. Seeing firsthand the impact we've been able to make in the lives of over 30,000 tech professionals is truly remarkable and beautiful to watch. Personally, what's left for us is continue to sustain our momentum, amplify our impact, and Dataleum remaining that beacon of hope in the lives of aspiring tech professionals out there.
My name is Kamal. Well, in very simple terms, the future to me means to continue to break barriers and to achieve the unthinkable for both talent and industry, as we have been doing since inception. As a fast-growing company, our efforts have basically transcended borders, both in Africa and in Europe. However, the goal still remains the same, to make significant progress in making Africa the human capital of the world.
And to me, the future involves creating a vibrant ecosystem of educators, learners, and technology developers, driving sustainable growth across Africa and beyond.
In my early years of my career, I was not privileged to early employment. So for 3 years after graduation from the university, I was struggling to get a job. But eventually I did, and I made sure I was intentional about my career path and also the roadmap along my journey. 1 year after my employment in the bank, the journey became monotonous. So I decided to go out there, upskill myself so that I can become more valuable to my employer. That was when I stumbled upon data analytics. And because I'm not one to do things alone, our core value is in teamwork, I decided to bring in my friends to learn data analytics with me. And Titilola was one of them. Some days after we decided to learn data analytics, that was when the Dataleum idea came up. And the reason why I was excited to go on this journey with Titilola was because Titilola was my friend as at then, and he was someone that was very brilliant, smart. He was a people person, and he also had impact elements in his DNA. That was how we came about Dataleum.
It was a lot of excitement, a bit of nervousness, but it was filled with hope. Prior to having that discussion over the famous Papa Nakara, we're passionate about helping our immediate circle. We're passionate about helping people around us. We're just passionate about making the world a better place in our own way. Then, after that discussion, it was just filled with light that we knew that this was definitely the right step for us. One beautiful thing that happened after them was, I think about 45 minutes, an hour after our meeting, but he came back to me and said, in his words, it was like, "Bello, we don't blow." I was like, "What do you mean by we don't blow?" He said he just spoke to 10 people. He asked them a particular question: would you be available to take this premium data analytics course for this price? And 10 out of 10 people said they were willing to take this course. Then, in my opinion, I was like, we just discussed this. We just brought about this idea. And I was like, man, this is the market validation that we needed. There's no point going further into research or doing extra form of market validation. This is exactly what we needed. And that was when I knew definitely this thing was going to be a success. We had the idea, we discussed the idea today. We had the market validation today, and Bode was able to convince about 10 people to say that, hey, come and take this course. And yeah, we just did that. We were on the right track. The next thing was about getting the best of hands, right? That believe in our journey. And when we were conversing, we had a congress, right? When it got to what qualities are we looking for in people that are going to join us on this journey of success. And these people were to have 3 particular skill sets. 1 is competency, 2 is loyalty, 3 is trust. So getting people that are going to embody this particular skill set and are willing to go with us through this transformational journey of revolutionizing tech education in Africa was very much paramount. And that's why there was no set of better people that's joined us on this journey as compared to Debbie and Kamal. Debbie and Kamal made this journey a success. They were with us from the beginning. They have always been with us, and they will definitely be with us.
I recall when Titolola pitched the Dataleum idea to me. At that moment, it was like an aha moment. I was really excited because I saw value in the idea and I saw the possibility of making real change in my society. It also came at a period where I was soul searching. I felt what I was doing for work was not enough. I wasn't seeing the impacts. I felt I had the capacity to do more. I also had the yearnings to touch more lives through my work and the knowledge that I had at that particular point in time. So everything just felt at home. I felt it was the right thing to do and I jumped at it. I do recall moments where I had to even call him to remind him about the idea he spoke about me, and he told me work was going on ground to actualize that dream. So I'm super excited that I've been part of the process from the get-go and the amount of lives that I've been able to impact through just a vision that was shared over a phone call.
I remember that day, it was via phone call, and I was at work. Actually, I was still working in HR at that point, and I knew I had a vast experience in communications, digital marketing, branding, and so on, right? And I knew that my skills were needed to propel Dataleum to where it needs to be, right? So I took on the opportunity, and I also knew that I wanted to also make impacts in people's lives, right? So one thing I did, interestingly, was when we wanted to have our first meeting, I wasn't in town, right? So I had to travel all the way down. I'm sure Bode doesn't even know this, right? I had to travel all the way down to make sure that I was at that meeting. And, this is us after 5 years, and we've been doing amazingly well. We've had testimonials from our alumni who are doing great at their field. Our community is, thriving. And I like to say, I would like to see Dataleum grow, and I know that the next 5 years will be amazing. I know that the next 5 years will be awesome for us at Dataleum. Thank you.
For the first cohort, 27 individuals believed in the vision and experienced its potentials firsthand. This was a great launching pad for Dataleum.
The first trading cohort holds a special place in my heart, right? It's quite special to me because these friends, families, colleagues, these people that trusted us, right? They were early believers in our vision, and they just showed us that we're actually doing the right thing. Now, fast forward, these amazing 27 people have gone ahead to do amazing things in their career. Some of them got new jobs, some of them have gotten promotion, some of them have successfully transitioned into tech. And that was that extra validation that we needed, that we're doing the right thing and we're on track to achieving success and revolutionizing tech education in Africa. So these 27 people I owe everything to them. I owe our journey to them. I owe our success to them because they trusted us when we didn't really have the experience and they believed in our vision. So to the 27 amazing people that trusted us in August 2019, I, Tislela, say a big thank you to you.
During the COVID year, Dataleum hosted their maiden virtual hackathon, and I led my team to victory. After that moment, Body Robots reached out asking me if I want to join as a facilitator. Knowing that I love to teach and I already have gotten the essential knowledge I needed to impact others, I jumped on the opportunity and started training later in 2020. Loving professional development, I enrolled for the PL 300 exam. That's the Power BI certification from Microsoft. Passed my exams and later on became a Microsoft certified trainer. And looking back at my journey this last 4 years, I would say it's been nothing short of remarkable. It's been very enriching. I've trained over 2,000 students so far, happy students if I might say, and not only have they grown in their fields, I've also seen myself grown both my professional career as a trainer and also as a data analyst.
Then came 2020, a year that shook the world. COVID-19 was a storm that tested every foundation, every belief. For Dataleum, it was a crucible of resilience.
March 2020. It was a very, very scary moment for us because from August 2019 to March, we're achieving rapid growth in revenue, in class volume, and in income. When COVID came, it was very, very surprising because we now needed to tweak our business model. And as at that time, we had launched physical classes in Port Harcourt, and Abuja was the next launch to happen. So we had to refund students who had already committed to that class. It was very scary. To make up for this, we had a strategic meeting to discuss on an action plan that would help us to create more value for our existing stakeholders and also help the brand to become more visible and relevant in that season. This brought about us launching the first virtual data hackathon in Nigeria. And funny enough, we got sponsors and also gave cash prizes to the winners. It was a fantastic experience. 4 months down the line, our business peaked again. We decided to launch various courses, then also adopt new virtual learning styles that would help us to become more dominant in various areas across the world. Today we have trainees in over 42 countries globally, thanks to COVID.
COVID-19 may have been a setback, but it was also a catalyst, a spark that ignited a new drive to take on the world.
Exploring new markets as well as aligned with our vision, of providing global impact, and also with respect to the realization of the universal need for tech talents globally, right? Tech talents are required globally, regardless of their location, demographic, gender, and whatnot, right? We believe that they're required globally. And personally, championing the expansion from Nigeria to United Kingdom was a monumental milestone for me. It was fulfilling, it was beautiful, it was amazing, but I personally do not take all or any of the credit. I feel and I believe it was a team effort. The whole entire A-team, the Dataleum A-team really was behind us transitioning from Nigeria and adding United Kingdom market to our portfolio. Now, seeing how we have been able to exploit another continent, other borders, it's quite a joy to watch. Now, the Dataleum has taken pride in the fact that we have been able to upskill different people, not just in Africa, right, but in United Kingdom, in France, in Germany, in Spain. It's joy to watch that, you can get and learn quality, premium, affordable tech education with Dataleum at any place, anytime, anywhere.
You agree with me that change is constant and is even more evident in businesses because things need to constantly change, from your users and also even processes within the business. At the time where we considered moving to the UK, it was a period of Japa. And as you all know, there was a high influx of people moving from Nigeria or Africa to Europe and beyond in search of better or greener pastures. I remember sometimes going to my neighbor's house or picking up a phone to make a call just to speak with somebody, and they're telling me this person has moved. And it was really interesting at that time. Then fast forward into people relocating. So let's say a year down the line or 2 years, when they had already finished their programs in different schools abroad. Then it also became more evident that there was a problem that we're addressing back home. This problem of not having the requisite skills to secure jobs, the jobs of now, and also the demands of the industry. And that was a big gap. And then we had a lot of people doing menial jobs, and it became a concern for we at Dataleum. It has always been impacts to us. We sat down, we ran so many market researches, understanding buying dynamics in different locations. And the first part for us was to launch in the UK, because a lot of people had actually moved to the UK at that time. We had so many friends, family and colleagues still doing those menial jobs and being dissatisfied after making a lot of sacrifice moving to these different locations. So some of the changes we had to do, like I earlier mentioned, was to understand basically the market and how it's structured, incomes of people, understanding even the migrants there and what really appeals to them. Then we also did a deeper dive to understand what are the most sellable courses, because at the end goal was for people to be decently employed. For instance, in-house, we had to revamp our business analysis course to meet the demands of these new geographies and also what employers were looking out for. Intensive research was done. We also had to revamp our manpower to better serve an international client base and all of those things. So a lot of transformation work was done. We're happy that we're able to expand to Europe, where we've been able to basically expand our impact across borders, and we're helping Africans both at home and abroad. It's quite a fulfilling experience for each and everyone at Dataleum, and we look forward to, of course, reaching the world, because it's always Dataleum to the world, and the future starts with us.
The future was no longer confined to borders. It was limitless, just like the potential of data itself. Every accolade, every award was a testament to the hard work, the sacrifices, and the unwavering belief in a dream. A dream born over a casual conversation of pap and akara.
Dataleum has achieved a lot of amazing accomplishments that we are extremely proud of, super proud of. And most recently, Dataleum was recognized by Global Startup Awards as the #1 edtech startup in Africa, and will be representing our beautiful continent in the global stages in Istanbul later this year. In 2022, we won the Lagos State AOT Startup of the Year. In 2021, we won the Tech Trend Africa #1 startup in the entire Africa. This is just a testament to our dedication and the beautiful work we're doing in revolutionizing tech education in Africa. From inception to date, Dataleum has upskilled over 30,000 individuals and connected thousands to internship and job opportunities. One beautiful thing that stands out for us is our passion for social development. We're passionate about giving scholarships. We're passionate about helping people in need. We're passionate about going above and beyond in trying to position the tech talents in Africa. One amazing accomplishment, which is worthy of mention, is the transition of our business from the B2C model to the B2B model. Currently, Dataleum is an approved tech training provider for a lot of corporates across 10 different sectors with respect to capacity building and workforce development. The best part is Dataleum is just getting started. We have barely scratched the surface, and we know our impact is going to transcend borders and impact millions of people around the world.
For those those who joined along the way, Dataleum wasn't just a job. It became a foundation, a home, an environment for growth, impact, and boundless opportunities.
It's been a very fulfilling experience working with the team. Looking at how I started in March 2021, starting from an intern and now a senior straight too, the growth has been so unspeakable. I think the most rewarding part of the job is having a vision that aligns with the company's goals, right? Because waking up to see people smile, people getting promotions at work, landing new career opportunities, is always a good thing for us to just celebrate these things. And I have seen myself doing some very amazing things I never imagined I could do. I've been able to mentor people, train people, get into Microsoft certifications, right? And it's been very, very remarkable. We just got 5 years, right? And I can't just wait to see us celebrating more wins, breaking more barriers, and impacting the lives of more people across Africa and across the globe. The future starts here.
In 2023, in the month of February specifically, I was able to join the A team at Dataleum, and since then it has been a journey of learning, a journey of wins, and a journey of great impact. For me, my role at Dataleum speaks to making lives better, impacting people, and ensuring that the future of Africa and the world is brighter. For me, what we do at Dataleum aligns with my personal vision and mission. I look forward to teaching people, sharing my knowledge, and also sharing my experiences to ensure that Africa is standing right on the map in the globe. And as we clock 5 years today as an organization, I'm just excited and enlightened to wait and see what we are going to win ahead. At Dataleum, the future starts here.
In 2022, I enrolled for the Graduate Tech Training Program at Dataleum, which was 4 months long. At the end of the program, I met the best graduate tech trainee, and I got an internship opportunity at Dataleum. Fast forward to 3 months, I got a full-time offer, which was unexpected for me, and I'm grateful it happened, because looking at where I am now and where I was before, I can see the career growth, and Dataleum has contributed largely to that, not only in my career progression, but in my colleagues as well. Celebrating our 5 years anniversary today has shown the impact we've made across the years and across the globe. I'm looking forward to see what the future holds now. Thank you.
As a former employee of Dataleum and an alumni, first of being a former employee has exposed me into the world of data, helped me to become a certified data analyst, which has also helped in my subsequent career journey. I'm grateful for Dataleum, grateful for my experience here, all I've learned, and to this end, I say I remain an ambassador of this brand. I'll always be part of Dataleum now and forever. Thank you, A team, and God bless you.
5 years of challenges, 5 years of growth, 5 years of impact.
The corporate communications team has aligned its efforts towards community building. Our social media pages are geared towards building an online presence for tech enthusiasts and professionals across the globe. We have over 30,000 community members who are connected to our brand. Isn't that awesome? This shows the effort we've put into ensuring the Dataleum brand becomes a household name.
Over the years, witnessing the growth of Dataleum and our community has been nothing short of fulfilling. This is me experiencing people that have been unemployed for donkey years coming through Dataleum and securing decent jobs. Basically, jobs that are transformative, jobs that are rewarding, and jobs that they enjoy. Being part of that story is nothing, there's nothing more fulfilling than that. I'm super happy to be part of this. I can even point as a case in sample where a friend was unemployed for 4 years. Today he has a decent job that he also enjoys.
The principles of innovation, maximizing opportunities, professionalism, agility, continuous improvement, and teamwork has led to the creation of a global force, a force that is just getting started. Here's to the next 5 years of impact, growth, and uncharted possibilities. Here's to Dataleum.
So people often ask why we're called the A team. So we're called the A team because in education, A stands for excellence, right? And A also means awesome, right? And even in the alphabet, A is the first letter. So yeah, we're called the A team because one, we are an award-winning team, right? And we're awesome.